Greetings and salutations, how's everybody doing? So we're back to talk about Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And honestly, like, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not one of those people that said don't like this film.
Oh, that can't be good at all.
But honestly, let's talk a little bit about the film. Well, remember, like, you know, like, after The Last Crusade, there hadn't been many films, Indiana Jones films, until this film, which came out in 2008. And honestly, like, you know, everyone was really excited because Indiana Jones was back on the big screen.
Get on!
And at the same time, like, you feel like, say, you saw those trailers back then, and you thought, this is gonna be awesome. Like, you know, you love those films growing up, and then, like, I mean, like, here's my thing. Like, I love this film, but what was it actually about? Well, in this film, Indiana Jones is against Soviet KGB agents led by Irina Splenko, searching for a telepathic crystal skull located in Peru. And he's aided by his former lover, Marion Ravenwood, and their son, Mutt Williams. And, along with some other friends that are trying to help him out. And I get, like, say one of the things that this film does is it pays tributes to science fiction B films of the 1950s era. Because remember, this film came out in the film takes place in 1956, 57. So it's trying to emulate films that would have been seen, in, like, that time period. Which is honestly cool because you feel like, say, oh, this would have been something that would have happened, or something like that. And I do have to say the action sequence pieces of this film are still rather exciting. The film opens up strong, whether it is the sequence in the beginning of the film where Indy's trying to get away, and he is fighting with the big guys before him and the other guy gets slammed in and go on that little kart racing thing. Which is really, honestly, it's a fun moment. I do have to say that a lot of people don't really like the character of Mutt Williams, played by Shia LaBeouf. Honestly, I gotta say that although, you know, like, hey, you may not like him, the character, but at the same time, I feel like the fact that, you know, they have him helps, like, you know, in a way, give, like, if he wasn't in this film, like in Indiana Jones 5, which I recently just seen, it would have helped, you know, give it more of the emotional tug that film kind of needed. And I do have to say some of the moments where, like, the fact that Mutt has a fear of spiders because, you know, his grandfather was afraid of rats and his dad's afraid of snakes. So, you know, you have those little figures, and honestly, I gotta say, this film is still exciting, whether it is the moments in the jungle where, like, some highlights such as Mutt sword fighting against Irina.
Get on your front foot! Repulse!
It's not a match, Mom!
Played by Cate Blanchett. And I do have to say that whether the moments of the film that are rather exciting, such as that are just like, you know, you have all those moments in the Indiana Jones films that are just like, ooh, this is goofy, but it's fun. Such as, like, the big muscle of the film, the Indy fights, getting, you know, taken away by the fire ants. Or the fact that Irina, like, in the film, she just she ends up killing the fire ants with her thighs. It's goofy. It's fun. Come on. Is it over the top a little bit? Yes. But at the same time, I think everyone in this film does a great job. I mean, yes, having aliens in the film does make it, a little bit, takes it away and from, like, the usual previous films, which are films about, archaeological things like the Christ, societies and all that stuff. But, like, you did 3 films previously, so what would you have done next? And I do have to say, some moments that I still think are rather fun too, are exciting, such as the waterfall sequence. I mean, overall, I gotta say, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull is an exciting film to look back at. I mean, no, other people can probably say you're wrong, but this is just how I feel.